This week it's obviously a time to reflect about what happened in Melbourne on Friday. Melbourne with the Bourke St mall incident is one of those incidents that's very significant, and we shouldn't underestimate how far-reaching that incident really is to people that have either been involved, seen it happen, know someone that's been impacted, know someone that was there. So it is time to take a little step out of a normal life and just reflect on that incident, and make sure that if you've got family and friends that have had any close association with it, to take time to listen to them, to reflect, to understand, but also know that if you need information, you need advice or you need professional help, the Victims Support Helpline is available, and that can be accessed through the NRS. Now that's a really important thing for Victorians and others, to make sure that we just take that little bit of time to understand this event is a very significant event in the Victorian history, the Victorian landscape. It's a very sad event, but it's actually happened and we need to be able to deal with it, and doing that in a respectful way is very important. Now this week we're back into hot weather. Central Victoria will maintain a very hot week, but it hasn't got strong winds. It hasn't got dry, very dry humidity, so it hasn't got an elevated fire danger rating. However, being dry, being with our fuels, we've said it before, it doesn't take much for a little fire to do damage. So take it serious this week, particularly through Central Victoria. It's going to be hot, but it's going to be a little bit milder in those conditions. And I suppose to finish off, we're moving into Australia Day. Some people will make that a long weekend. It's the end of the school holidays. Next week our kids are back at school. So it's the end of something. It's the end of the summer holiday period before we go back into true normality with schools back. So just think about the safety issues. Road safety, water safety, fire safety, safety wherever you are is really critical. We've had a great summer period, and we'll continue to have that through February. But obviously next week we move back into that true normality where people get back into the real swing of kids off to school, people back into that in that true sense of what happens around family life and what happens around life in general. So let's take that as a key to say we've had a good January. Let's make it a really great January and just focus on those last safety points to finish off January 2017.